Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for the possible conclusion in Game 4 of your 2024 NBA Finals game. Highlight commentary. The Boston Celtics enter into Dallas with a commanding 3-0 lead, looking to close out the series and hoist up their 18th Larry O'Brien trophy. But the Dallas Mavericks had different things in mind. Luka and Kyrie had better show up or they going home. Future Finals MVP Jaylen Brown banks one in, and then Jason Tatum with the ugly form puts in a three. Luka don't give a fuck about that. Cook Al Horford real quick with his bald old ass. And then Kyrie would catch Derek White. If you don't got hair follicles on your head, you getting a basket. Damn near through the entire first quarter, every single Boston basket was scored by Tatum or Brown. It wasn't until the midway point that finally somebody else learned how to put the basketball inside the hoop. After a three-pointer made by Lively, he'd get a great contest, then an alley-oop, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this hairline is absolutely diabolical. He's the new age Derek White. Now listen, I think we've all been victims of bad lineups before, but this right here, Barber needs to be assassinated. All momentum still going Dallas's way. The fact that Derek Jones can go down the court, put a little bit of English on the basketball, and then Drew Holiday continues to get cooked by Luka Doncic clearly shows that Dallas is not here to play no games.
It's my turn!
Somebody needs to explain to me, when did Derek White transmogrify into Ray Allen? He's averaging like 3 threes a game. But Kyrie would answer with a three of his own, and Dallas would have a 10-point lead at the conclusion of the first quarter. Now, this is the quarter that matters most, because every single second quarter of this series, Dallas has lost the lead. But this time around, it was completely different. Luka puts in yet another jump shot. The Mavericks lead goes up to 20, and Boston looks like they don't remember how to play basketball. Although, I've said countlessly on my streams throughout the series, I don't care about the first half, because I've seen Dallas come from behind. I've seen Boston blow leads. I've seen Dallas blow leads, and I've seen Boston come from behind. So the second half is what really matters. But for whatever reason, this was Dallas's best game of the series, and Boston seemed as if they were uninterested in winning a championship on the road. It's one thing to get dominated, dog-walked, and embarrassed on the floor. It's another thing if you don't even look like you're trying. Boston had zero effort on defense, no form of offense they were running when they had the basketball. They were trailing by damn near 30 for what felt like the entire game, despite the fact that the deficit didn't get that bad until late in the first half. We all know in today's NBA, a 20-point deficit really doesn't mean much because a comeback is imminent. But in this particular game, it never felt as if Boston ever had a chance. The Celtics had their lowest scoring half ever under Joe Mazzulla. They had 35 points at the break in a season that they were unequivocally the best team in the NBA. It was so bad that after this transition dunk by Derek Lively, they subbed the starters out. There's a whole 15 minutes remaining left in this game, and they got the bench cleared. Dirk Nowitzki could have entered this game wearing a polo, fresh off the front row, and I promise you he would have given the Celtics defense 12. While you're at it, call up Steve Nash. I don't know if he attended game 4, but he could probably get you 7 assists. Mark Cuban probably could have got to the free throw line if he wanted to. If Emmitt Smith stepped on the court, he don't even play basketball. He probably could get a couple of baskets too. We all knew it was over, but the moment that Tim Hardaway Jr. put in back-to-back threes after not making a single basket in a month in front of his father, you already knew it was time to pack your bags and book your plane ticket back to Dallas, because we're going to have a game 5 as Dallas records the 3rd largest margin of victory in NBA Finals history. The only downside is all it did was cut the series deficit down to 3-1. One way or another, they told Boston to take out their Metro card and get aboard the L train. You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Please! Please!
What are you waiting for, huh?
Oh my god.